Austin's new convention center and hotel near COTA. What you need to know. Austin is on the verge of a major transformation, with ambitious plans to build a new convention center and luxury hotel near the Circuit of the Americas, COTA. But here's where it gets controversial. This $200 million project has already sparked heated debates over taxpayer money, long-term commitments, and whether the city is overextending its resources. Let's break it down. On Thursday, the Austin City Council officially kicked off the process to purchase 21 acres adjacent to COTA, a site chosen for its potential to attract high-profile events like the Formula One U.S. Grand Prix. A Houston-based developer, Landmark Partners, will construct the facilities and then transfer ownership to the city in exchange for tax incentives, a move critics call a giveaway of public assets. Supporters argue the project will boost tourism, create jobs, and diversify Austin's event offerings by targeting international conferences and sports spectacles. However, skeptics are raising red flags. At the council meeting, resident Ben Livingston passionately challenged city leaders. "You're spending the people's money without their consent. This needs a public vote." Tamara Scott echoed those concerns, pointing out the irony. "You just demolished a functional convention center that wasn't even paid off yet. Now you're locking us into a 35-year lease on another one?" Mayor Kirk Watson insists the COTA project complements the ongoing $265 million renovations at the downtown Austin Convention Center, claiming they'll serve different audiences. But is that truly the case? The downtown upgrades focus on modernizing existing infrastructure, while the COTA site aims to lure large-scale, revenue-generating events. And this is the part most people miss. The project still requires extensive environmental reviews and community impact assessments before construction can begin. With Austin's population booming and housing costs skyrocketing, some residents wonder if this is the right time to prioritize big corporate developments over affordable housing and public services. Is this a visionary investment or a risky gamble? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Should cities like Austin fund multi-decade projects with taxpayer dollars? Or should major infrastructure decisions always require a direct vote from citizens? Transforming Austin, the sustainable future of the convention center. Imagine a future where history and sustainability go hand in hand. A bold vision that's about to become reality at the Austin Convention Center. This isn't just another renovation. It's a groundbreaking transformation designed to set new standards for eco-friendly city spaces. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a major demolition truly be called sustainable? Let's dive in and find out. The Austin Convention Center, located in the heart of Texas, is currently undergoing a dramatic redevelopment, and the project has just reached a major milestone. Demolition is now halfway done. What sets this project apart isn't just the scale or the stunning future renderings, but its unwavering focus on protecting the environment and honoring Austin's unique spirit. Instead of simply demolishing and dumping what's left, the construction team is meticulously reclaiming and reusing as many materials as possible. For example, structural steel from the old building is being carefully removed, cleaned, and repurposed, while the beloved blue art glass created by Jamie Carpenter, an iconic feature in the Austin skyline, is being restored to its former glory for use in the new center. And this is the part most people miss. The old metal panels lining the center's exterior are being refurbished, not trashed. Materials like concrete, wood, and special interior finishes aren't just vanishing. They're being given a second life, either as part of the new convention center or in other public works around the city. Austin's leaders want this to become the world's very first zero-carbon certified convention center, raising the bar for what's possible in sustainable architecture. Here's another surprising fact. Despite Austin standing tall as the 13th largest city in the U.S., its convention center ranks only 61st in size. This mismatch has forced the facility to turn away almost half of all potential bookings, costing the city millions in lost revenue each year. The expansion is set to change that dramatically. When complete, Austin's convention center will climb to 35th in national rankings, opening the doors to bigger and more frequent events. A projected annual economic benefit isn't just a drop in the bucket, it's a wave. Officials predict the new center will bring in $285 million every year, up from $75 million, while injecting fresh momentum into local businesses and job opportunities. Of course, none of this comes cheap. The total redevelopment budget stands at a hefty $1.6 billion, covering everything from construction to specialized professional services. But Austin isn't footing the bill alone. Funding flows in through hotel occupancy taxes, revenues tied to special project zones, and income generated by the convention center itself. Another revolutionary aspect of the plan lies in the push for urban harmony. In a move to knit the city's fabric back together, the redesign will reconnect East and West Austin by reopening 2nd and 3rd Streets to pedestrians. Think shady walkways, bike lanes, and seamless access to Project Connect's transit, making downtown more walkable and inclusive for everyone, whether you're attending a conference or just checking out a local coffee shop. Want to talk dollars and cents? The project is estimated to generate about 1,600 new jobs and contribute an additional $12 million each year to Austin's tax revenue. With the convention center now closed to the public, final design blueprint set, and early construction underway, Austin is on track to unveil its iconic new facility by 2029. But here's a question worth debating. With such a massive investment and ambitious goals, can the project really deliver on its promise to balance growth, heritage, and sustainability? Or is it just creative marketing? So what do you think? Is reusing materials truly enough to call this project sustainable? Or is this approach just a green badge for a massive redevelopment? Drop your thoughts, agreements, or disagreements in the comments. Your view might be the one that sparks the next big discussion. Curious to see behind-the-scenes updates as the project unfolds? You can follow all the latest developments and stories at unconventionalatx.com. Austin's new convention center. Downtown versus COTA projects. Explained. Imagine a bustling city center undergoing a massive transformation, with a new convention center set to rise from the ashes. But here's where it gets controversial. While the Austin City Council has given the green light to 2 significant projects, including the Downtown Convention Center's multi-billion-dollar reconstruction, some residents are pushing back with fervor. Let's dive into the details. On July 21st, the City Council approved 2 key measures. The first measure paves the way for the reconstruction of the Downtown Austin Convention Center, a project estimated to cost around $1.6 billion. This ambitious endeavor aims to create a state-of-the-art facility spanning approximately 550,000 square feet of indoor space and 70,000 square feet of outdoor programming areas. The funds for this project will come solely from hotel occupancy tax revenue and dedicated convention center income, ensuring no additional burden on taxpayers. But here's the twist. The council also authorized an extra $25 million contract amendment for construction and project management services linked to the ongoing rebuild. This includes crucial environmental site assessments and other pre-construction activities. These steps are vital to ensure the project aligns with environmental, social, and financial standards. The second measure involves a procedural step for a new convention center and hotel project near the Circuit of the Americas, COTA. This development, spearheaded by Ryder Development Corp., aims to cater to smaller organizations and events. The conference center component is projected to include around 180,000 square feet of usable meeting space, making it significantly smaller than the downtown facility. What sparked the controversy? Opponents of the downtown project argue against its financial model, the potential opportunity costs, and the lack of a public vote. They believe the demolition and rebuilding process should have been preceded by a referendum. Bill Bunch, a vocal critic, expressed concern about the timing of environmental site assessments and the overall project's justification. "We're conducting environmental assessments mid-project," Bunch stated. These assessments should have been done at the very beginning to determine if the project makes sense environmentally, socially, and financially. To address these concerns, Austin Uniting PAC's Save the Soul of Austin campaign launched a petition drive aiming to secure a referendum. The goal is to gather 20,000 signatures by October to ensure the issue goes to a public vote in May 2024. Interestingly, while opponents criticized the downtown project, they generally supported the new facility near COTA. They viewed it as a strategic move to meet regional demands and potentially repurpose the 6 city blocks in downtown Austin for alternative uses. Attorney Michael Whaling, representing Ryder Development Corp., clarified the new facility's purpose. Our target demographic consists of smaller organizations and gatherings, he said. The meeting space will be about 180,000 square feet, which is 3.5 times smaller than the downtown facility. The Austin Monitor's work relies on community support. While we occasionally report on our donors, we maintain strict separation between business and editorial efforts to uphold transparency. For a full list of donors and our code of ethics, visit our website. In conclusion, the approval of these projects marks a significant shift in Austin's landscape. As the city moves forward, it's essential to weigh the benefits against the concerns raised by the community. What do you think? Should the Downtown Convention Center project proceed without a public vote, or does it warrant further scrutiny? Share your thoughts in the comments below.